Hi, I'm Kevin Bacon. Over the last 30 years, the Second Stage Theater has been a leader in developing and producing some of America's finest new plays and musicals. Among the many award-winning shows that have originated on its stage are Metamorphosis, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, The Little Dog Laughed, and the Pulitzer Prize-winning Next to Normal. All of these shows went on to successful Broadway productions and are now being produced across the country and around the globe. Second Stage has been the home to some of the best and brightest directors and playwrights and actors working today, including yours truly. Building on its strong artistic achievements over the past 3 decades, Second Stage Theater now has a new goal in sight, the Helen Hayes Theater on Broadway.
In 2012,
Second Stage Theater will purchase its first permanent home.
The 600-seat Helen Hayes Theater.
On 44th Street, in the heart of Broadway,
The Helen Hayes will be the only Broadway house
exclusively dedicated
to producing contemporary American theater.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Broadway still is a brand name that registers for people, even if they don't go to the theater.
Broadway allows me more of a platform in terms of speaking to people that Off-Broadway simply didn't.
I just remember the first time I was on Broadway, I was like 28, and it was the first time I could actually pay my babysitter out of my wages to where the babysitter didn't make more than me.
I don't think Next to Normal would have won the Pulitzer if it hadn't gone to Broadway.
The most important way that working on Broadway transformed my career and Tom's as well is that we can now work on the projects we want to work on rather than just the ones we have to work on to make a living, and that's huge.
To me, it's important that Second Stage move across 8th Avenue to Helen Hayes because there's a theory in singing that if you want to maintain a tone on pitch, as a singer you actually think about increasing the pitch, or as a dancer if you want to hold your leg in a certain position you have to think about lifting it, because if you think about keeping it in the same place, gravity actually begins to pull down. And so the only way to maintain in terms of energy and a dynamic institution is to expand.
The Helen Hayes is kind of a perfect fit because it's a little bit smaller house, and yet it has the profile of Broadway. So it's just the best of both worlds.
Second Stage believes in the work, and that's why you come back.
If you were choosing a theater company where you wanted to invest your money, you'd want to pick one that has received all these accolades, and not just from critics and audiences, but Tonys and Pulitzers.
What it will mean to have Second Stage on Broadway is the resurgence of the American playwright.
being able to produce new American work on Broadway, and with the incredible artistic sensibility that Carol Rothman and the Second Stage have, I think we'll be bringing something back to Broadway that is more and more rarely seen as the years go by.
Hi, I'm Kevin Bacon.
I'm Bill Pullman.
Hi, I'm Zach Braff.
My name is Rajiv Joseph.
I'm Tony Shalhoub.
I'm Sanaa Lathan.
I'm Tony Goldwyn.
I'm Lynn Nottage, and I support
Second Stage
on Broadway. I do.
You should too.